And turning now to Stormwatch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbert this morning. In terms of visibility, that's one issue that we are seeing. It looks like it's impacting the Rogue Valley, Grants Pass pretty significantly this morning.
Yeah, and sometimes when we observe this in the mornings, it's confined to the Rogue Valley. Then sometimes it'll spread down to the Shasta Valley. But this morning, it's actually making it down into the Klamath Basin as well. So some pretty big population centers within the Newswatch 12 viewing area being impacted by fog this morning. Grants Pass, Medford, and Klamath Falls to be super specific. So take things slow on the roadways this morning within these impacted areas and use the low beams. And some of this, in fact, check that, most of this is actually freezing fog because temperatures are below freezing. You can see single digits, teens and 20s for the east side, a mixture of 20s and 30s for west side valleys. 34 degrees there along the coast in Brookings, where there is a frost advisory in place until 9 this morning. So everywhere this morning, the coast, inland areas, valleys, mountains, the basin, everywhere we'll see some sort of frost this morning. Here is your snow report today for the Mount Shasta Ski Park, that hour-by-hour forecast, or hour-by-hour adjacent forecast. You can see it's going to be pretty cold. Temperatures in the 20s and 30s, but a nice layer there at Douglas Base. All right, for today, it's going to be a much nicer day compared to yesterday. We're going to have more sunshine. We're just going to have to tough out the fog in the morning, but I think most of it will dissipate as we get into the mid to late morning. So by the afternoon, lots of sunshine, at least for the coast, mostly sunny skies for west side valleys, and we will have a few more clouds hanging on for dear life over on the east side. Temperatures today, obviously chilly. We'll struggle to make it out of the 20s for the basin, a mixture of 30s and 40s for west side valleys, and we'll be right on the cusp, 50 degrees there along the coast in Brookings. Then overnight, we'll have some passing higher level clouds. These are going to be harmless. Temperatures once again are going to be very cold, down into the single digits, if not negative values. For the east side, will be in the 20s for west side valleys and mid 30s there along the coast in Curry County. And we're expecting more fog to fill in to the west side valleys, although right now it doesn't look like we'll have nearly as much within the Klamath Basin, but this is always subject to change. And the driving force behind all of the fog is this. We have stagnant air, so we have an air stagnation advisory that's in place not only for all of the inland valleys, but also for the coast. You don't see that happen too often. So this goes from 4 in the morning on Wednesday to 4 in the morning on Saturday. So try to limit your outdoor burning within these areas because we don't want to make air quality worse than it has to be. Here's your 3-day planner for the Klamath Basin. Temperatures are going to struggle to even make it above freezing over the next 72 to 84 hours. We will have sunshine, so if you're standing in the direct sunlight, it'll make it feel a little bit warmer, but not by much. And we'll keep it dry throughout the rest of this week. We'll get a little bit warmer and a little bit more moist, the atmosphere will, for Sunday and for Monday, but that's just going to be a drop in the bucket compared to some of the wet weather we've had as of late. It's your 7-day forecast for the coast. A very pleasant week. Temperatures near 50 degrees. Definitely the most mild region of the Newswatch 12 viewing area. Siskiyou County is going to struggle to even make it above 40 degrees this week, but lots of sunny skies, especially in the mid to late week. The Klamath Basin is just going to be downright cold, especially in the mornings with single digits, if not negative values. And in the afternoons, not much warmer, struggling to make it above freezing. Will also be pretty cold during the daytime for the mountains. There's that small chance for snow showers on Sunday and Monday, and we could have a bit of a wintry mix for the Rogue Valley for Sunday and Monday. So far, that chance not looking super impressive, so we'll just focus on the forecast for the next few days. Sunshine and pretty chilly afternoons.
Okay, we'll definitely keep an eye on the fog this morning. Hopefully it won't get too bad, but we like seeing that there's chance of rain and snow next Monday because I know that you were worried about this pattern kind of drawing out for more than a week. Yeah,
so it'll be nice that we get some sunshine. We get temperatures that are pretty average, a nice little break from some of the more hectic weather that we get. Not necessarily right back into it for Sunday and Monday, but at the very least, it won't be this.
Yeah, and a lot of people pulling for probably a white Christmas a couple weeks from now. So
I think it's starting to get to that time, isn't it?
That's like the #1 wish from meteorologists every single year.
We'll see what you
can do.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Josh.